Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jericholic8704, and let me be the first to say thank you. Thank you for letting this channel grow to the astonishing number of 501 subscribers. I actually had this video planned for a couple days ago because I had 500 subscribers, and then some douchebag unsubscribed from me, so that guy's loss, whoever he is. Anyway, we now have 501 subscribers, and I thought, what better way to celebrate than with a little video about it doesn't really have a meaning to it. It just kind of it's gonna just be me talking about YouTube channel, giving some shout outs to friends of mine that I've made here on YouTube over the course of my YouTube channel career thingy, if you want to call it that. Anyway, let me give you a brief history of the Jericholic8704 channel. First, the name, Jericholic8704. I came up with this when I was in 7th grade. I thought Jerichoholic, if I spelled it out the right way, like Jerichoholic, would be too long of a name, so I shortened it up. That's why my name's really weird. And then 8704, I'm not going to go into why those numbers are important, because if I do, I could be in trouble. Anyway, my first video, surprisingly, is not the top 10 ladder matches, as you guys know of. See, I had two main motivations to get my mind going and to get my opinions on wrestling. The first was We Are Pro Wrestling, and that's what brought on this channel and how it is now. However, before We Are Pro Wrestling, the first real wrestling YouTuber that I really started watching was Trademark 629, and his videos on the past WrestleMania reviews and stuff like that. Him and Spinnernet were kind of the ones that I was watching. Occasionally, I watched. After them, I watched Assault and Battery and RKO, the infamous NWO. Those are really the four that I was watching. I was also watching We Are Pro Wrestling slideshow videos. So my first YouTube video, I had two actually. It was the summer going into high school. So this is summer of 2011. I just got a new laptop for a graduation present, and I thought, better test out the webcam. And I made a review of Survivor Series 2002 and SummerSlam 2002. And these reviews were so goddamn bad. They were so terrible. I didn't know what I was doing. I was stumbling over all my words. There was an audio delay because I didn't do a direct YouTube upload from the webcam on the webcam app on YouTube. I took the webcam app from my laptop, saved the video, and then uploaded the video file to YouTube. So there was an audio delay, I was being very theatrical with it. So I talk with my hands a lot. You guys obviously don't see that a lot because I don't really do any on-camera stuff. But right now, I'm really gesturing because I talk with my hands a lot, and it looks really awkward as hell if you talk with your hands and act all theatrical when there's an audio delay. So it was really bad. So I did SummerSlam 2002 and Survivor Series 2002 because they were my favorite pay-per-views ever. And I was ranting on and on about both of them. They were both about 10 minutes long. And I remember, if you guys remember, YouTube back in 2011, you didn't just get the notifications in the Google notifications in the corner. You had a little section that said new comments. And I remember 3 hours after I uploaded them, I went on YouTube and I saw the new comments thing, and I shit my pants. I was like, holy shit, I actually have someone commenting on my videos. Oh my God, I'm famous. And the first comment I ever received on a YouTube video I ever made was this dude who commented on the SummerSlam 2002 review, and the comment was, quote, "Please stop making videos." So as you can see, my first two YouTube videos were a complete success. They were filled to the brim with dislikes, no likes at all, completely just everyone hated them. And it was just that one dude, and that one dude was getting the thumbs up, you can like a comment. So he was getting all the support he wanted. I eventually took those two videos down, and I thought maybe YouTube isn't the thing for me. But one fateful day, I went to one of my local stores next to my high school called CD Depot. What's great about CD Depot is it had a lot of old school wrestling DVDs for a very low price, kind of like an FYE. And I bought the Ladder Match Anthology DVD, and I watched it. I bought it on a Friday night. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I just watched all of the matches. And I thought, I should do a top 10 ladder matches. And I was thinking I was going to do it, on camera and stuff like that. But I decided to go the We Are Pro Wrestling route, and I made my first slideshow. And the problem with this was I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't I still don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm not a tech wizard or anything like that. I just make it work. So I did one of those default settings. I didn't even make it my own slideshow. And then I used Edge's theme, so I got a copyright strike on my first YouTube video. That's when We Are Pro Wrestling, little shout out to him, said, hey, you might want to use production themes, not actual themes, because then you're going to get copyright strikes, and those can be bitches. Anyway, that got the ball rolling. I got a subscriber. My first subscriber was We Are Pro Wrestling. Another shout out to him. And the third shout out to We Are Pro Wrestling was he put me on his little featured subscribers list. And when that happened, I shit myself. I was like, oh my God, I am going to be YouTube famous. 4 years later, I have 501 subscribers. So I'm going to take it for what it's worth. It's better than nothing. Am I where I thought I would be at? No, but then again, that doesn't surprise me because I am a total wingnut with this channel. I can't even produce videos for an extended period of time. Anyway, that is the little history on Jericho 8704. My favorite video I ever made was the top 50 Chris Jericho matches. That was actually probably the most fun I've ever had with this channel. I just remember it was like the last week of summer before my sophomore year of high school. From Monday through Friday, I just watched nothing but Chris Jericho matches, from Japan, WCW, WWE, ECW. I just watched a ton of them. I was sick of Chris Jericho by the time the video was over, but it was a great time making that video. Everyone said it was the best video I ever made. Again, I'm not here to talk about myself, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't like talking about myself anyway. That was a quote from Chris Jericho. Got to make a Jericho reference in a Jericho 8704 video. Anyway, I loved making that video, but surprisingly, my most popular video is the top 20 most beautiful WWE divas. And what's funny about that is if I could delete that video, I would, because I really don't like the list I made. I think I would change it up a little bit. I would still say Eve Torres is number one. That's my girl. But it got weirdly popular. For a while, the top 50 Chris Jericho matches was my most viewed video, and then that video started creeping up, and now it's at like 150,000 views, which makes no sense. I don't know how it blew up so fast. To this day, I'm still getting more comments. Everyone hates my opinion, and I haven't responded to any of the comments because now they're starting to turn on each other down there in the comment section. It's a mess down there. If you guys want to look at the comment section of that video, go right ahead, but I'm telling you, it's a war zone. I have not gotten involved, but many people think I am stupid for putting Eve Torres at number one, but let me tell you, I will never, ever change my view on that. I mean, unless someone else walks in, but I doubt that happening. Anyway, enough talking about me. This is not about me. Well, it is kind of, but I also want to give thanks to the people that have shaped the YouTube channel of Jericho 8704. All right, so first one, again, 2 motivations. We Are Pro Wrestling, trademark 629. Obviously, you guys do not need my plugs because you guys are much more famous on here than I will ever be. Trademark 629, I love the guy. He was probably the first wrestling YouTuber that I really started paying attention to. We Are Pro Wrestling, same thing. I really got into his videos. I love the direction he took his channel, but I do miss those old school We Are Pro Wrestling slideshows. And I remember when you first started your channel in 2011, you were uploading like a madman. You uploaded like 4 videos a day. It was crazy, but I loved every second of it. Anyway, we're going to go on to some other guys who I've come to know over the course of YouTube. First one I want to mention is Voice of Pro Wrestling, Y2J HBK. Love his channel. Again, for all the names I mentioned, go and subscribe, guys, which is going to be, it's kind of counterintuitive because odds are if you're subscribed to me, you're most likely subscribed to these people too, because we're kind of like a close-knit family. And everyone already knows who I'm going to mention on this, but I might as well do it anyway. Voice of Pro Wrestling, Y2J HBK, love the videos, does a lot of reviews, but, unlike a lot of people in, this niche of wrestling YouTubers that we have here, he does a lot of good highlights, and, highlights is something I always wanted to do, but I know my work ethic is not good for highlights. I would probably do like 1 a year, but, that's good enough for me, but, I always enjoy highlight packages from, a bunch of different YouTubers, but his in particular are really, really good, and I like him a lot. Elite Squad 101. Yes, Elite Squad 101. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. I think he has around maybe 80 subscribers, somewhere around there. I could be wrong. If I am, feel free to correct me. I do like a lot of his videos. He takes a lot of pride in his videos. He makes them very neat. That is the one thing I notice a lot about Elite Squad 101. He's very neat, very organized. He makes sure that his videos look presentable. They're not just some shit thrown together. And I do like the fact that he started using Lord of the Castle and other Kingdom Hearts music in his videos. That is like a me trademark, and you know what? I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm glad you're doing it. All of you should be doing it. You all should be using Kingdom Hearts music in your videos, but Elite Squad 101, you did it, and I love you for it, my man. Keep up the good work because honestly, dude, like, you should have more subscribers than me, honestly, because you're more dedicated to your channel, and you're a lot more, you take a lot more pride in your videos. So, you know, it's hard, sometimes you get a boom in subscribers, but I hope that comes for you because you truly deserve it. Prince of Strong Style. Honestly, I love this guy because he was the one that convinced me to get my head out of my ass and check out Japan because, I would occasionally watch Japan matches. If there was like a crazy match that everyone was talking about, I would check it out. But he's the one who said, hey, dude, instead of just being an idiot all day and doing nothing, you should probably watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. More religiously. And I did, and I started. And I'm a huge mark for a lot of the guys at New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm grateful, very much grateful for Prince of Strong Style for that. Much like Elite Squad 101, I hope you get more subscribers soon because you truly have earned it. Mr. Beetle 890, I love this guy, and I will never know how I made that top 10 YouTubers list of yours, and I must say, thank you. Thank you so much for that because honestly, I can't believe I made it with the likes of, Nature Boy 818, Lundrick, guys like that, Trademark, the Lexman. I can't believe you put me on that list, but you know what? I'm not going to change your mind. I'm eternally grateful for that. You are a great wrestling YouTuber yourself, very underrated in my opinion, even though you have a lot more subscribers than most of us. Still very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about you, but you are a wonderful, wonderful YouTuber. Do lots of great stuff. Always a fan of your videos. Always fun to check out. All right, coming up are last four. You guys hold a special place in my heart. If you remember Jericho Q&A Part 3, I think I said this is my YWC Dream Team, starting with number 1, Nature Boy 818. We started our YouTube channels kind of around the same time, kind of in like the same area. I think I don't know who came first. I think you started a little after me, but I'm not trying to, take your spotlight or anything. We have pretty much the same number of subscribers almost, but always enjoyed your videos because you always had a very your videos always have this little blunt sense to it, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean your videos are very to the point, which I can respect sometimes because sometimes people try to flower up their videos and they miss the point. Nature Boy 818 has never tried to be fancy. He goes for the kill, has great videos, love his videos. Sometimes you go on hiatus, which what I cannot judge at all because I am the king of disappearing and being late for reviews and stuff like that. So I will never judge you for anything. If anything, that makes us closer. We're like brothers in that way, that we'll just disappear randomly. And you know what? I love you for it. The Wrestling Crisis. Love this guy because he has a very no nonsense attitude. He comes on camera and he says what's on his mind, and he's not afraid to go against the grind. I remember one of your videos that I thought was incredibly ballsy was titled, I believe, I Find Technical Wrestling Boring, which is very much an unpopular opinion around here. Everyone loves technical wrestling, and you just flat out stated your opinion. And, you do a lot of overrated stuff, and, you say what you think is overrated, and you say what you think is bullshit in WWE right now and other wrestling promotions, and I respect the hell out of you for that. Diesel 101 Raw. Look, much like Wrestling Crisis, no nonsense attitude, no BS, straight to the point. I remember my favorite video of yours, and I don't know if it's on private or if you deleted it when you went on your little wrestling break, but my favorite video of yours ever was the WWE roster review because that was hilarious. You just went through every single guy on the roster and just tore them apart. I loved that video. I would just watch that video again and again because it was so hilarious. Not afraid to draw the line, not afraid to go over the line, I should say. Says what's on his mind, keeps it real, he keeps it, just completely, he doesn't take any bullshit, basically, which I can respect a lot because, in this age of people trying to look for all the positives, he says no, because, I think you're one of the very few people that will just flat out say that WWE sucks and will give them no sort of, but they do this right. If part of it's wrong to you, you say part of it's wrong, and I can respect that. Lastly, Lundrick, my man, nearing 1,000 subscribers, you asshole, because you and I started wrestling, videos. I think I was a little after you, maybe like a couple months after you. Yet you have surpassed me entirely with subscribers. You're almost doubling mine. And I can't say that's unfair because, one, you have been completely dedicated to your YouTube channel. You always are constantly uploading videos. You're always giving, thoughtful opinions. You know, you're not just saying, "Oh, match was good, bad finish," stuff like that. You give insight, you give your opinions, you give your views. I kind of modeled my channel after you. Like you did audio commentaries, then I did audio commentaries. You know, I was kind of being your copycat, basically, kind of like a little brother. Hope you don't mind that. But yeah, no, definitely one of my favorite YouTubers on here, in my opinion, probably the most underrated YouTuber. You know, you focus on your channel, you do what you need to do, you're always uploading videos, you are persistent. I love the series you do. You did the dream matches, you did the feuds, Lundrick's Two Pens, which I love to listen to, and then other great stuff, and you're always there to, comment, not just on my videos, but a lot of the other guys' videos, and you're always there answering Ask.fm questions, which that's another thing that I suck at. Like, there's like 50 questions I need to answer. I'm sorry, guys. I am the worst. I know. I still haven't finished those Survivor Series reviews. If you can believe that, I know like 99% of you forgot about that. I haven't. I just don't want to do it because I put my foot in my mouth. Lundrick, on the other hand, does not put his foot in his mouth. He wanted to review all the WrestleManias. He did them in time. He wanted to review all the SummerSlams. He did them in time. Wanted to review all the Survivor Series. He did them in time. Wanted to review all the Royal Rumbles. Did them in time. I was maybe 2 weeks late on my WrestleMania reviews, and I've yet to finish the last 4 Survivor Series pay-per-views that I need to review. Maybe someday, guys. Just get off my back. Oh my god, I'm the worst. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, those are, the people who have helped me all throughout YouTube. You guys are the best. I hope you're still listening, because this is one hell of a YouTube channel, and I hope to continue it. No promises, though, because, as you know, August 27th, I moved to my college dorm, and the way my classes work for the fall semester, I'm off Tuesday and Thursday, so likely I could make YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, because I am just the most unorganized, and I can't do a calendar setting, I can't do a planner type, I'm not a planner type person, that probably won't happen. I'll sporadically make videos. But until then, guys, my name is Jared Hog 8704, and thank all 501 of you for making me part of your daily lives. Well, not really daily, because I don't upload daily, because sometimes you'll go months without videos, but that is besides the point. Thank you just for clicking on my video to listen to my stupid opinions, or listen to my stupid music that I made you listen to, the Kingdom Hearts music, which is phenomenal. You're looking at my stupid slideshows that I made. Thank you for making this stupid little kid's outlet of YouTube a reality.